So I made a comment in a video, Justin Pulliam's video. I don't remember the name of his channel right now, and I can't pull it up because it shuts the camera off. I can't do anything. I can't leave the video or recording on and try to do anything else because it's created to cut the video feed off. So I put in his comment section, and this was deleted immediately. I went to make a comment under it, and it was error retry before I got closed off the comment section. So it was deleted like that. Everything's watched in real time. So and they'll only delete the truth. They don't delete something that is not true or whatever. That's not based upon factual evidence. So when they put on their paperwork, when you violate a law of the state, a state, imaginary entity, a legal entity that's imaginary, it don't exist like this chair does. You can't see it. You can't touch it as what it stated it is. Like this chair, it's a chair. I can touch it. I can see it. And so the state can't be the victim. The state can't be the plaintiff. When you go to court and it says state of whatever state you're in, Texas, Virginia, whatever, you're to tell them, well, I need the state of whatever to take the stand. You got to get your lawyer to do this. And that just screws everything up, because by law, the plaintiff must show up to court, take the stand, swear an oath, and then state, yes, that person right there did whatever to me. They're only going by witnesses. Those who witnessed what you did was supposed to be the victim. Well, a victim can only be another person of living flesh and blood. The state's not of living flesh and blood. It don't exist. This chair can't make a complaint form. The state can't make a complaint form and then say, I was victimized. They go to the state, say, we need to ask you questions, and then the state answers all the questions and then tells them extra, the victim does. And then they say, okay, we need you to sign this complaint form. Well, the state can't do that. It don't have hands, fingers, eyes to see, and a mind to use to sign the complaint form. Or to even go, if there was no cops, no witnesses, but, they're fine, you didn't kill them, you didn't put them completely in the hospital and out where they can't talk or do anything, where they're unconscious, they go and they make a complaint against you, and it's a valid complaint that you harmed them, their property, or stole from them. And then they go and they get the plaintiff and they question the plaintiff and they get all the evidence, and then they say, okay, we need a warrant. Now, these warrants are fraudulent warrants because the state didn't make a complaint for them. And then they didn't go to the state to create a complaint form and have the state sign it because of the witnesses that witnessed the crime against the state. So if the state cannot take the stand and swear an oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, not but truth, speak, have a tongue, it don't exist. And there's no case. There's no victim. No victim, no crime. They can't charge you as a criminal. So if they get the chance to pick me up, whatever, and that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask for the complaint form from the state, or a complaint form that the state signed, and tell them that the state, as the victim, as the plaintiff, must be in court to take the stand and swear an oath. And that's going to ruin it all. No victim, no crime. Because by law, the plaintiff must, that's the victim. Because see, if I victimize you, I hurt you, I steal from you, then you go, and you know, and there happen to be no witnesses, but you know, I didn't, you know, like I said, I didn't murder you, I didn't hurt you enough to where you're unconscious and can't come out of it for so long, or maybe never. You go and make a complaint against me, and then you got to be an eyewitness. Yes, you know, because you know there's no other witnesses, and you have to be your own eyewitness. So yeah, that one right there, that one's the one that did whatever to me, turned me into a victim. Then there's a case, because there's a victim that can go into court, take the stand, and swear an oath, and say that one victimized me in this manner. The state can't be the victim. It's written in their codes, their U.S. codes. Ask AI, can the state be claimed as a victim in the U.S. codes? Or in the Code of Federal Regulations? Ask for both. And it will tell you plain and clear the state cannot be the victim, because it's not a living, breathing entity or being. It's not a living, breathing person. There's two types of persons. There's the living, breathing person, you and me, and then there's the person, that's the corporations, the businesses, the people that work for the government, or the federal corporation. Well, persons that work for the government or the federal corporations, they don't call them people. You just read all their stuff. It's easy to get it, pull it up, and find out the truth. The state can't be the victim. So that's going to be my first thing to make sure that the plaintiff, the victim, has to be in court to take the stand when I file a plea of nolo contender. And then we have to review it all and then get ready to go to court. And I'm going to be like, well, I'm going to plead a nolo contender, and then I'm going to say the plaintiff must show up in court. The state of Texas is the plaintiff, the victim, and the state of Texas must be in court to testify that I victimized the state. The witnesses cannot stand in for the state. They can only be a witness, a first party witness to the event, but they can't be claimed as a third party for representing the state. They can't do it. No one can. It's all right there. So I know what I'm talking about, or they wouldn't delete it, because I'll bet he would probably use that in a next time, and he probably wouldn't even go to court. They would just drop it. He knows the law. He knows too much. So, you all take care. Bye.